What's up? What's up? What's up, you two? Storytime with Mr. Jackson, y'all. As you can see in the background, y'all. But the reason why I'm posting this video, y'all, because I was thinking about this all morning. I had something planned to say, but I forgot, y'all. Cause I went to work this morning, do a couple of hours, man, and I forgot most of it. But history, y'all. History. We all been lying about history, y'all. And it's coming out in these days. A lot of people doing research that they don't teach us. History that they don't teach us in school. A lot of people find out about real history, y'all. Just like they say before they took this land, it was just nothing but Indian tribes here. It wasn't just Indians here, y'all. It was black people here too, y'all. I'm half black and half Cherokee. So my great grandma told my grandma story. So she even said it was black people here too. Before they took the place, y'all. So a lot of people, I be seeing this junk on TikTok and stuff. We're doing like some people get mad, but like, you need to go home. Most of us are home, y'all. So don't pay that no attention. Another thing, man, about the Bible, man. About these churches, yo. This just get to me sometimes. You're like, how these churches get, like, most of these churches, yo, especially these days, they getting a lot of money, y'all. And they talk about giving and stuff like that. But if you read this Bible, it tells you Jesus was like, he was the giver. He didn't really receive nothing. Like, if he do receive something, like, there's no money involved. It's probably like fruits, vegetables, and stuff like that, and gifts. That's it. But no money. Jesus used to be the one that helped the poor and stuff like that. Like, he used to help people out that couldn't even help themselves out. That's what he used to do. So it had me thinking. So I had to do a little research, y'all. When I started doing research, y'all, what he gonna talk about, he gonna explain it better to y'all, because I couldn't explain it, y'all. But I thought the Bible was, I kept coming up with stuff like the Bible was written by man. And I saw one story by a man telling me something, 90% of the Bible is not true. And he was telling his story about Jesus was never sacrificed. One of the disciples took his place and was sacrificed. Then I started doing a little bit more digging, y'all. And I found out what he was talking about. We about to listen to what he talked about. And then, I'll end it, give my opinion after what he's talk about. And y'all let me know in the comments, do you believe it? If you don't believe it, you could do your research. And it's there, y'all. It's there. Over 50,000 years ago. But enough of that. I know y'all like 50,000 years ago. He about to explain to y'all. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's get it.
Do you understand that the Bible was not written by any of the disciples? He got flabbergasted. I'm like, dude, listen to me. The disciples, if you were to do your studies, they were actually illiterate men. They couldn't read or write. There was nobody standing there transcribing every sentence that they've spoken either. How did the Bible come along? They copied the majority of that stuff from the Enuma Elish, the Atrahasis, the Mahabharata. You have some of the Egyptian Book of the Dead. There you have, like, for example, the 42 Laws of Mayat. That's where you get the 10 Commandments that were extracted from that information. You have the Bhagavad Gita, the Tibetan Book of the Dead. You have the Sumerian Tablets that are outside of the Enuma Elish. There's many tablets that exist. The Code of Hammurabi, the Epic of Gilgamesh. I mean, that can just keep going and going and going. And I said, then you have the Emerald Tablets, where Jesus' teachings are identical copies of Thoth's teachings from the ancient Kemetic mystery schools taught 50,000 years ago.
50,000.
Which is now known as Egypt. And I can see the steam coming out of this guy's ears. He couldn't even conceive what the heck I was telling him. And I said, do you know that the Bible was written thousands of years after the people were long gone, dead, buried, bones disintegrated, and everything else on the ground? He said, no, what are you talking about? I said, listen to me, man. The Bible was written from 100 AD to 900 AD. And who wrote the Bible? Those were followers of Thoth. These people didn't write a Bible, by the way. What they did was they started discovering in different caves and different little makeshift buildings that existed a long time ago, these vases with scriptures and cylinder scrolls and papyruses and tablets, and they started collecting them, and they started transcribing that information onto paper. So that information over time would be studied by the Gnostics. Even in wartime, much later, you have then the Coptic Christians, and then you also have the councils that were formed. Like, for one is the Council of Nicaea, who then started analyzing a lot of these copied and recopied and recopied and recopied and recopied text, and started analyzing which ones to keep and which ones to keep out, which ones to keep. They were thinking, let's make this into an actual canonized book. We'll take this and put that in here. We'll take this one. No, that talks about aliens. We don't want the book of Enoch in here because he's talking about aliens. Let's leave that one out. We don't want the myth of Adapa in here because he's talking about aliens. We don't want that in here. That's the book of Adam. We don't want that in here. So you have all these apocryphal texts that were kept out, right? And the Council of Nicaea coordinate and create this hodgepodge of a book based on hand-picked content, curated content that they wanted that would allow them to still maintain control over the people. Do you understand that the Bible was not written by any of the disciples? He got flabbergasted. I'm like, dude, listen to me.
That tell you, y'all. I heard rumors about that too. The Bible was written. They written the Bibles for slavery. To keep us, down. And, and we still give to the people. They put in those churches that run them churches. That's what I heard, man. But just like I said, you could do your research. He break it down to you. He name all the books and stuff. Do your research, y'all. Cause I looked into it, y'all. And I know some people gonna be asking me, you think it's a God? Yeah, I think it's a God. I think we was created. I don't believe in all that science stuff, but science stuff is true too. But I believe it's God, yo. How everybody was created, y'all. But we had to be created by somebody, and I know for sure it was God that created all us. Cause they even talking about, he was a God in Egypt too. In the Bible too, they was talking about that too. So y'all let me know and y'all let me know down low in the comment what y'all think about this, man. I just had to get this off my chest, y'all. I couldn't even stay at work that long, y'all, because I was just thinking about it, and I just kept forgetting stuff. The older you get, the less memory you got, yo. But I had more to say, but now I don't remember a lot. But y'all let me know in the comment what you think about this, y'all. Y'all think he telling the truth, or y'all don't think he telling the truth? Because you got some people that's strong believers. But just like I say, man, I watched another show about a man. Just like I say, he said 90% of the stuff that's in the Bible is not true, yo. And I heard that it was like a lot of stuff missing out the Bible, but they say this Bible goes back 2,000 years. This Bible do not go back 2,000 years. It go back over 50,000 years, y'all. Over 50,000 years. That let you know something, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I see you. Peace. I'm out.